Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between BLG and Fnatic during day 4 of the World's 2023 Swiss stage. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Very nice buffer there from Elk, and they're going to turn that one around. Trimby just trying to get some semblance of control of this lane, and they have the Ivern. Razork is here. So maybe looking for the follow-up as they do go in onto Elk, and now he doesn't have the hop away. He is just isolated. First blood given over to Noah in the bottom lane.
Super well played here from Trimby with the flash engage there. Gets the knock up. Elk buffers the first. Is really going to put an end to this early game control here from Elk.
Yeah, and that's really huge because the way BLG like to play, as there's a gank for Yagao as well. He's low on mana, nice shot.
Yeah, he's going very aggressive onto the turret, and they're looking to punish Yagao now. Has he gone too far, or is he just going to 1v2? The flash in, and the shield comes in. Humanoid is safe for now, and they will pick up the kill. Humanoid gets his revenge in the mid lane.
And that is why you play Ivern. They did not anticipate.
And they're going to push this wave. It's a pretty nice stacked wave, and Shun is level 6. I mean, this is potential gank, but Oscarinen is pretty tanky. Even with the Ruby Crystal, here comes Yagao. And yeah, as you mentioned, they're just going to wait for the 3v1. We've seen this already today as down should go the Poppy in due time. Didn't take very long.
Yeah. Kill going over to Bin as well. You know, you mentioned trying to mitigate this Jax. Don't let him get too far ahead. He's 15 CS ahead. Active control as well.
I do wonder if they can push them off this Rift Herald, because if they get it, BLG's going to be off to the races. But Razork's here, level 6. Humanoid has ults.
They're trying to turn onto the Akali, but Humanoid is getting in there. He doesn't give a damn. He's got the Daisy to help out with the triple knockup, but in goes on to help with his own knockup, and a follow-up of Trimby. He comes in and turns the tides of this fight, as Yagao is going to go down. It's a double kill for Trimby on the Alistair, and finally Oscarinen does come in here, and he will try to help out with this one, but On and Bin will just abandon ship.
I mean, Rift Herald is denied here. You end up getting a nice kill on the back of that play as well, and I thought it was so well handled by Humanoid. Elk in trouble.
Yeah, he's just going to throw an ult into Noah. Doesn't want any of that action.
Yeah, looking at this fight and that one, also not entirely sure what their plan is against this Jax.
Yeah, they're trying to get in there. It looks like Counter-Strike is down, and Daisy's just getting to work down there. Meanwhile, we do have a fight up here as Humanoid. He's looking to exert some pressure down here as Elk just going to push him back once again, as meanwhile up in the top side, Bin is getting engaged on, and there it is! Oscarinen in the 2v1 takes down that kill, and no kill.
No big cross map here from BLG. Fnatic just playing the map better.
Yeah, and I'm really curious how Yagao is going to be playing the Orianna in team fights, because the way he's playing the map, he's almost playing it like Taliyah. If that makes sense, he's playing all through sides, they're not playing through mid very well. Trimby's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, he also smashed the ground. Not quite as effective as the Daisy.
Humanoid
On is going to take a lot of damage. Humanoid once again in that backline, just forcing him. Trimby is going to be forced to use his ultimate now, and he's being chased down the river. The rest of his team just leaving him to die, as BLG will get the shutdown over to Elk by taking down
Tech Soul here, so might not be seeing that much of a commitment from these two teams over that Drake that hasn't been too impactful this tournament.
Yeah, if anything, I feel like this will be more likely to extend the duration of the game. Oscarinen obviously getting a little bit more gold up there.
Humanoid is taking a lot of damage. Gets ulted in the Shroud. Wow. He's just going to go down 2v1. Elk picks up another big kill. You know, again, it's this Rakan. They don't want to go into this choke against that and take a fight in that position, as Bin is making his way up. Oscarinen in the bush. It looks like they finally do spot him. Is now On. Might not have a way out against the Poppy. Down he goes. He's just bursted 100-0. And now this fight coming in, Humanoid is pretty deep as the Poppy ultimate this time. You can rely on that one, but Humanoid, again, he doesn't really want to stay.
Whoa.
As now Oscarinen is going to go over the wall, and the follow-up engage is huge as in goes Shun alone. And this is a 4v5 for BLG. I don't think they want to take this fight as Fnatic is going on in. Bin, of course, in that backline is pretty huge, but he is alone. And Oscarinen is just leading the charge on the bottom side of this fight.
Divide and conquer. Fnatic just pick them apart. Knocks Elk away. Damage is split. Yagao, he's Orianna. He doesn't have damage throughput to continue that fight. Elk, meanwhile,
Look at this guy.
I mean, he's not going to be able to hop away. It's okay, he's got a Rakan nearby, and he's just going to put the steadfast presence in. He wants the stem plant, but he's not going to get it. As ticking away is Oscarinen. Oh, he gets the shield by hitting the plant, and Oscar will not fall this time.
Oh, you love the Chemtech Rift. You just got to love it, Valdez. I know it's your favorite one, so he's just going to walk his way over here. That's going to be their main engage. Will he see this teleport flank?
Definitely will. A very important ward to come down, bit of damage into Humanoid, but it's just buying time for Fnatic to chip away at this Drake as there you go, knocks away the jungler, and again, he is reliable. Oscar will not be denied as Honest taking huge damage. Humanoid is going super deep, but he has so much support from this Ivern. They're going to try to get on top of Elk, and they might just be able to do it. They can't quite put that last bit of damage in though, and Elk will be able to get away. As now Oscar on the front line, and the follow-up comes in from Trippy. Have they overextended is the question been? It's gonna give them the answer as the shutdown comes in for Shun.
It looked so good. It looked so good in the fight, and the shields really stacking up onto Humanoid made it feel like maybe they could, because the Orianna is right with him, and if you get ulted in that choke, that's the end of the fight. And Elk has so much DPS, he can just simply take this out on his own. They hold the choke with the Orianna ball. Yeah. What do you do, Fnatic? You've got no options.
Well, they're gonna just run through the Orianna and try to take this one down. The ult will miss as the huge engage comes in from Trippy. Is the follow-up their double Poppy knockup, as now they're gonna send it into the rest of BLG, as Elk, he's just gonna stay alive though. You can't even get on top of him with it. And Big comes in right at the end to totally turn the fight. Fnatic are routed, and BLG will take this fight in a gigantic manner.
I mean, they were able to force their way through the choke. They did close the gap, and Trippy's engage was pretty decent there. But ongoing
to actually hold this outer turret, that could be the end of the game. There's still a long time left on this Baron power play, minute and 30 seconds. Bin probably gonna pop back to base, grab an item, and come right back if he wants to.
Oh, he's just taking so much shelling from the Tristana. And the engages now from the side of Fnatic just look lackluster compared to the huge amount of damage that BLG has.
I mean, Redemption's going to heal them back up. They're buying time here. They are weakening the Baron play because it's taking time away. They've already lost the mid inhibitor. They've conceded that point. But these bushes have bought a ton of time. Trimby looking for an engage. Going to come up empty, though. Get to the knockup, but there's just no follow-up damage. There's no sustained damage here. You only have burst with Kaisa Akali.
But the disaster there would be Oscar in and gets a big Poppy ult. Maybe they give away a few bounties. So they're playing very conservatively. They know they have the better scaling, and they know they have this game if they just play it right.
Vaughn just keeps baiting these.
Yeah, he is very well, and Trippy, I think, is going to go down. Down he does go. No hope, even through the Altus now. The TP comes in. Is this the flank you were looking for, Fnatic? I'm not so sure, as he will dodge that one. And Bin is going 1v3 in the back line, even against the Oscar, against the Poppy, as Oscar eventually goes down, and nobody can kill Bin in this game anymore.
He's got GA, he's got his own GA, and that may just be the beginning of the end in this one.
That's how it ends. It's not a Baron, it's not a Drake, it's just a fight in the jungle. They're gonna take a lot of this turn. Wow!
Oh boy. Well, that's what you could not afford at this point, although it looks pretty over. Down goes the Kaisa. Noah not able to help out his team at the very last moment, and Bin and the rest of them, the boys on BLG, will be able to take down this Nexus and play with their food in the fountain just a little bit more. There you go. BLG will move on to 2-1.
These were some of the best highlights from the World's 2023 Swiss stage matchup between BLG and Fnatic. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.